Hello friends, in this video tutorial we are going to discuss about the method in Java programming language. How can we create a method in Java programming language and call the method? Before starting, let us understand what is exactly a method means. Method is one set of statements in terms of assignments, assigned task, enclosed within block. So these are the setup statements assigned in terms of assigned task enclosed within block. For example, I can say one method name called test method. I can say this is one method, this is one block, and I can write my task to this block. I can provide my task to this block. Fine. So I can say statement 1, statement 2, statement n number of statements I can write in terms of assigned task. So if I want to execute all the task assigned to the particular method, I need to call the method. So somewhere I need to call the method, so the task will get executed. That is how the method works. So now how can I create my own method? Let me okay, before going to the scenario directly from Eclipse, let us understand the types of method. One is no return type method, return type method, parameterized and non-parameterized method. Methods. So it is just a moment. Fine. So let us go to Eclipse and check how can I write my own method and where should I define it. So let us create one class. Let's say the class name is test method 1 and this is a main class. Let me delete. If I want to see, there are again two segregations. The method can be system defined, the method can be user defined. If I want to define my own method on my own way, it will be treated as user defined method. So where shall I define my method? I need to define the method in the same class outside the main method, or it must be inside another one class as a class member. So as we are talking about method as a class member, as we are talking about method as a class member, let us create another one class and let's define the method test my script. This is the method name. The method is a block which will have the setup statements. So let's say we are defining method. We are defining the method. So this is what what is this the statement inside the method? We are defining the method, which is the test my script method. This is what the method name, and the whole block is known as method definition, which is a class member, which is the member of the test method 1 class. As it is a member of the test method 1 class, I need to call the method. How can I call the method? So I should create a class object. Yes, so now I can call the method o1 dot. Now let's say test my script is the method. You can able to see, right? See this o1 is the object dot. Now let us check whether my method is there or not. Test my script method. So why it is displaying over here? Because o1 is the object for test method 1. Inside test method 1 we described test my script method. That is why I can access test my script method and call it over here through object. So what here, this is a non-static method. This method test my script method is a non-static method. We have not used the static keyword over here. To understand it more, maybe it will take little more time to go through several videos again. So it is a non-static method, and we can able to call the non-static methods with the object. One more point I need to add over here. We can only call the non-static method methods through an object. Fine. So now o1 is the object for the class. Now we are trying to call the method. So if I will execute the problem, or if I will execute the program, it will execute the method and it will perform the assigned task inside the method. Fine. So now let us understand what is return type method. So now let us say void means no return type method, right? That is what we understood. Now if it is return type, what can I say? The data type can be, it may return anything. It may return an integer, a double, string, character, anything. So we do not have anything to return, so I can say return 0. Yes. So this is the way return keyword is used to, it is used for return type method, returning the value. So when the method is return type, we need to return the value. That is the reason. So this is a return type method. Now I changed from void to integer. The moment I changed from void to integer, I have to use the return keyword to return any value. So no value to return, so I am returning 0 over here. So let me just execute it once again. Check. So this is the way it is working. So one method we saw as non-static. It is a non-static method. It is return type method. We saw a non-static method with return type by using return keyword, and we created the as the method is the part of a class, as a class member, we created the object of the class in the main method and we called the method. Fine. So the best place to define the method is outside the main method. It may be in the same class, it may be outside the class. Now the method is outside a class, outside the main class. This is a separate class. So when the method we are defining inside a separate class, all the methods should be non-static, and through object we can call the methods. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Thanks for watching this video. Happy learning.